Welcome to the Kids Play.
An old man am I, but I can recall many years ago a pumpkinhead man that went by the name of Mr. Poppulopus. As I sit at my window looking out, I remember that one spooky boo Halloween night when my dear friend had the fright willies that caused him to reveal his deepest, darkest secret. As night fell, frost crystals reflected in the chilling mist from the moonlight. Little did Mr. Poppulopus know that lurking in the dark was the sinister devilish Diddings, waiting on the path ahead and planning to carry out one of his devilish deeds. Mr. Poppulopus always took his walk at night, but tonight he decided to begin early since midnight would officially become Halloween, and he never cared for that tradition. Meanwhile, hiding in the shadows was the villain that wanted his head on a plate for dinner. As he walked past the house of the old-fanged witch, Mr. Poppulopus heard the crackling crackle sound of someone walking on leaves behind him. And when looking around, he noticed a hat belonging to the witch on the ground. Why? When? Who? What is this doing here? He wondered. He reached down and picked the hat up. To Mr. Poppulopus's surprise, the fanged witch stepped out from the chilling mist, cackling, "What do you need with my magical hat, Pumpkin Man?" "I found it while taking my nightly walk," he replied. "What good deed shall I do for your kindness of returning it to me?" the witch asked. "Your friendship would be oh so good," he answered. Just then, another voice spoke from the dark woods, saying, "Old witch, such a friend will be useless, for I have plans but to eat this pumpkin head before this night is over. Pumpkin pie is so delightful to me when fresh." Mr. Poppulopus shook with fear. Realizing now the evil devilish Diddings was after him, Mr. Poppulopus decided that he didn't want to be his late-night snack. He began to run through the woods towards home. The fanged witch was now flying above on her broom, cackling and screaming, "Give me what is mine, Pumpkin Man!" Mr. Poppulopus threw the hat high into the night sky toward the witch as she flew by on her broom and continued running as fast as he could. Meanwhile, the evil devilish Diddings was close behind, swinging a pumpkin net. Mr. Poppulopus just kept running. He ran with fear, ducking and hiding in the bushes. He eventually came upon a spooky-looking house, uttering, "Oh my, my, my!" His eyes were wide as they could be, and his long fingers and top hat were shaking. Running so fast, he had mistakenly gone to the wrong house. The house was very scary looking on the outside, with crooked windows and a tall door. Meanwhile, hiding in the shadows was the evil devilish Diddings. "Oh no, I'm going to be eaten," Mr. Poppulopus stuttered. As the 12th hour beckoned, you could hear from a distance the town bell strike midnight. Bong!
Tell 'em, boys! Mr. Poppulopus, you better run away. The evil devilish thing is going to eat your head. Pop out your eyes. So good. You better not be late, cause there won't be nothing left on the plate. Mr. Poppulopus, you better run. Yeah.
The only thing left for Mr. Poppulopus to do was to reveal his deepest, darkest secret. When the devilish Didding snuck up behind Mr. Poppulopus to snatch his head for a pumpkin pie dinner, there came a loud sound and burst of flames. Mr. Poppulopus's head had suddenly turned into a scary, chilling, burning sight as he shouted, "Spooky Boo Halloween!" It was so frightening, the evil devilish Didding screamed, "Oh no!" and then took off running into the woods, never to be seen again. As for Mr. Poppulopus, he still doesn't like to celebrate Halloween, but has enjoyed his nightly walks ever since. The end.
We hope you enjoyed the story by Oliver